Hi again. When you're working with someone with sciatic issue, whether given by lower back issue or given by piriformis, instability and tightness, you may encounter other issues, ribs problems, physiological issues related to constipation or IBS, tightness around the shoulders, because usually when you have one hip that doesn't work, opposite shoulders doesn't work, the ribs are a bit compressed, and the sense of awareness or the sense of lift, the sense of energy being flowing and the sense of breath being connected, it may not be there. So you need to take this into consideration and make asanas and exercises that I'm teaching you, sharing with you, you have experienced before at the very basic therapeutic level, to make them very accessible, to allow the person to feel some sort of relief rather than make them perform the best asana ever. When it comes to piriformis stretches, I'm not passionate about a pigeon stretch, even a simple variation with the body folding forward. There are so many issues with that pose, or so many places that can go out of alignment. Shoulders, ribs, hips, knees, ankle. So I very much marry the idea of being on the floor. You could use a chair for this one as well, but let's say you don't have a chair. You're helping, literally, you're taking someone, pelvis, hips and feet, you're supporting their pelvis and you're allowing them to descend comfortably on the floor. And then you're helping them, whether it's by having a tiny little bit of a pillow to raise the pelvis and to lengthen the spine, tiny I'm talking about, or a little brick at the back of the head is like that because that rips out. So as a yoga teacher, you need to be able to bespoke the journey, because when you're having things in alignment, best thing to be in alignment, mind and heart. If the mind is like that and the heart is collapsed, you will not get a communication that is responding to your guidance. Same thing if the ribs are too protruded out and the pelvis is down. These two or three chakras are too out of alignment. So you need to realize that alignment and breath are working together. If there is no alignment, don't think about doing any stretch. If they're very stiff in the hip, I take the feet a bit further forward. So I go away from the usual, you have to start with your feet like that. And then will tell me if the pelvis is too tucked under or the pelvis is too arched. I know that I got groin issue. Then I stabilize the pelvis. I teach them how to do it by stabilizing one hip more than the other, driving the ribs opposite to the pelvis, so kind of basically work on a zigzag, right hips down, left ribs connected, connecting and talking to the right hip, right shoulders down because the left rib cage is down. I don't want to end up doing this sort of thing. And then I bring the left knee up. I open the leg a little bit to create a bit of stretch around the perineum area. I take the thigh bone inwards and I pivot, or I tell them how to pivot the femur in the socket, or even better, I help them until they can take the foot without going and dropping the knee or arching the back. This is a compensation and it will not serve anything. And then I start working with isometric resistance. Hands inside the inner thighs. Squeeze the right inner thighs towards the midline. Drive the pelvis inwards. Bring the back ribs into the body. Now I keep the strong leg very active. The strong right side very active. I stretch the left pelvis a little bit, and then I start pushing that foot, ankle bone, on the top of the quad of the right leg. I drive fourth and fifth toes into the outer ankle. I bring the left knee by pivoting from the inner sitting bone and the outer thigh bone, the knee outwards, and then calmly, if this is done already, good stretch, without dropping, arching, losing the breath, I slide the foot backwards and I keep pushing, pulling, adding in. If I want to get bigger in my stretch before I lift the leg up, I push the hand inside the leg. I create the core length and I push, pull. So the tailbone will lengthen and the lower belly will vacuum. I could teach you 3 different positions of the hand for working 3 different levels of your core, but that's a different story altogether. I just stay in the middle, so I work this middle area more with the anabanda. And if I feel like, okay, I'm getting this, my pelvis in alignment, then I can start lifting my leg, increasing that pushing, acting with the resistance and taking the thigh bone inwards. Again, this is what we did on the chair. This is what will really create space in the sacrum and stretch the piriformis properly. Thank you so much.